Lateral fissure.
That's right. So what lobe is this?
Temporal.
Okay, let's say I had a let's say I had a pin right here. What lobe is that?
Parietal.
Okay, she's going with the parietal. Let's say I had a pin right here. What would that be?
Parietal? That'd be the parietal.
Okay, let's say I had a pin right here. What would that be?
Temporal.
Where did you go?
Frontal?
Did you want frontal? Frontal?
Temporal.
Temporal. Okay.
That's the central
So here is, no, it won't be temporal. Temporal is going to be underneath this right here. So that's temporal. So what you need to do is you need to see the central. And look at the central. This is the central way back here. So look at, from this angle, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
From here all the way forward, this is all frontal.
And so
So humans have a normal.
or just go straight back? Like is this
No,
that frontal or?
you follow it.
Okay.
So right here, anything to this end of it is going to be frontal. Anything down there is going to be parietal. And you can always tell the central because this is the one that actually meets the medial longitudinal one.
Oh.
So, but anyway, most people would, if you had a pin there and said, is this frontal or is this parietal, they would automatically say it's parietal because it looks so far back relative to the front.
Yeah.
So that's just what you look for there.
Okay.
And then, like the anatomy person pointed out, there is no clear fissure that you follow to determine occipital. Here is that notch they were talking about. So here's the notch right there, goes up there. So it's basically just an artificial line right there.
So where's the temporal? Temporal?
Because you were saying on the slide down would be
Yeah.
the parietal, so where would you put the
For occipital? What was your question?
the temporal?
Okay, temporal is just going to be, so temporal is easy because you have the lateral going right there. So all this part is going to be temporal. Where it's going to end is going to be sort of way back here, right about there, that notch. So all of this region down there is going to be temporal. Occipital is relatively small, and that's just named based on function.
Isn't that where you pointed when I said temporal? And you said no, it was frontal? Maybe I'm losing
I was pointed up here.
Okay.
So anything above this can't be. Yeah, so I was dealing above it. You were probably you're looking at it backwards, so that may have caused you
That's why I'm like, huh?
And then maybe you're gonna close that part, the underneath part too.
Yeah, I can do that. I wouldn't do it on this one, but because this guy got.
I mean, like this part right here.
Yeah, I could do that. So I do have a couple of whole brains where you can flip them over and look at the bottom. There's not a whole lot to see there. You see the really nice mammillary bodies. You see really good optic chiasm and stuff like that. I'll bring it over in a minute.
Okay.
Let me just take that back, and I'll bring over one of our whole brains.